His name is John C.
Well. Good evening, good evening. Welcome once again back to Bob. I've got Ewan.
Yes, you have.
Yes. We might be joined by another person later on, depending on how quickly he finishes the game he's in. We'll need the host to be a
If he
surprise.
manages to get them to concede.
Yes, if he manages to get them to concede. Bit of a tall order, for the most part, but yeah. Anyway, this is going to be a relatively short one anyway, because we're not going to do any deep dives, because next week is the end of it all, and that's when the deciders happen.
Yeah, and then there is need for deep diving, but then there's deep diving on 4 teams, not 10.
Correct, and then nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope, ain't nobody got time for that.
I was like,
so,
oh Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
Yep, absolutely. Anyway, Scumfield Wednesday 1, Demons of Barber Street 1. I think this was. I can't remember if we predicted this.
We pretty much said that was a draw.
Yeah, it was gonna be a close goal. Any sort of glaring things happen. No deaths, no. Anthony the White almost getting itself like.
Yeah.
Nothing
stunning.
Nothing stunning. Well, probably was a lot stunning to be honest with you, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, there was a few. Well, there was 7 and 8 stunnings, I think.
Just 7 and 8 stunnings. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it depends on injuries.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The Lithuania won, Celtic Burgers 0. The reigning
Turns
World
out
Cup
claw hurts.
Yeah, claw hurts. The reigning World Cup champions got absolutely flipping slapped by the look of it.
No, well, I believe that when it comes down to 28 blocks versus 6, and you've got an injury line of 1 and 1 versus 6 and 4.
Yes.
Yeah, it's game over. Claw battered him.
Yeah, clawed. It would seem.
Claw.
We do have some level ups there. We'll have a quick nose at these. Why not? This skink has been blessed with sidestep.
Because it's a skink.
Because it's skink. And Vegan Burger of the Chaos Warrior now has Blighty Bow. Because it's Chaos Warrior. Yeah, I mean, that was. Would we say that was expected?
No, I think we were thinking it's a tight one. That it puts the pigeon amongst the cats.
Yes, absolutely.
In terms of the leaderboard, we'll have a look at that in a minute.
Absolutely.
Let's Burger Chompers versus Lycanthrope Loomies, to the surprise of nobody. The Lycanthrope Loomies won.
Yeah, David Wood, and that is a sad MVP.
I know, dead halfling gets the MVP. To be fair, a leveled up halfling that doesn't get an ante up is a sacking.
Yeah, true. So yeah, 2-0 to Lycanthrope Loomies. No surprise there. This team is absolutely disgusting. Even when they lost their big chunky killer wolf, it's still a disgusting team to fight against. Really hard, especially if you're set halflings.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Gettysburg beat us and Furious Desserts. A little bit of a surprise we won this one. We thought this was going to be quite a
draw. I think it came down to there was a lot of passes thrown by the Orcs, and I suspect they didn't. No, there were 3 successful passes, 3 successful catches. So I guess he just managed to make the hole.
We've got Simo in the chat saying they played crap in minors, and all I can say is I got a bit annoyed at myself to be honest. Vanity passes for SPP. Well, yeah, vanity passes for SPP are always a positive thing. I don't blame you at all.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that is that. Yes, it's unfortunate for you there, mate, but hey ho, here we are. And finally, Slan Jamalan versus Werecat's Better. You like just bullied Anna Kitty.
No, Anna Kitty bullied me. Nuffle bullied Anna Kitty.
Yeah.
Nuffle bullied Anna Kitty with burning all of her rerolls in turns 1 and 2 on picking up the ball and failing all of them.
Oh, that is a fucking.
So it gave me a touchdown on turn 2.
Oh, Jesus.
I had a touchdown by turn 3 on my drive.
Oh wow.
On her drive.
That's rude.
I did fail a diving tackle though. Look at that diving tackle 0 and 1. That's because I had the option to diving tackle and didn't take it because I was like, no, I'm going to let you foul Vladimir Putin. That's fine.
You do it, you flower lad.
But yeah, you can see where cats are better there. Pick up 1 and 8.
That is like that pickup. I don't think I've seen a pickup stat that low before.
Do you have? Because I got 0 and 9 in a game, but
Okay, but still, damn.
but still, that's bad.
Yeah, that is just that is pain incarnate.
It wasn't great. Like, but the bear wasn't behaving himself. The catch was crap. So the passes worked. You know,
the bear really wasn't behaving himself.
my pickup was a lot better. But yeah, and my go for it's 12 and 0. That's where it was at.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally, this is how we're looking. David has done it. There's no two ways about it now.
I want to just point out
8-0.
that actually in our statistics, Sam is above me because it actually goes touchdown difference, cash difference for us. Okay. Whereas on here it goes touchdown difference, touchdowns. So okay. I've got more touchdowns, but the same touchdown distance. He's got a better cash difference.
Right. Gotcha.
However, yeah. So me and Sam are on 16. Floyd is on 15, and Max is on 13. Max is 2 touchdowns behind Lithuania. So yep. We'll just explain when it comes to the results, to the schedule. So should we have a look at the schedule? Because I'll sort of tell you. I'll tell you what means what. Does that make sense?
So first of all, yourselves versus Scunfield Wednesday.
Winner or draw, I'm through.
Winner or draw, you through. Okay.
Without question. If I lose by less than Lithuania, if Lithuania lose and I lose, so if Floyd doesn't win,
go on, yeah.
If Max doesn't win and I lose, then I'm through. If Sam loses by more than I lose, I'm through. So I'm right. The least likely to drop, if that makes sense. But I'm still it's still quite plausible.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. As for predictions, you know, Alex is a good coach, mate. He's had a poor season. No reason to say that how my Slan team have been playing on pure fucking bollocks is going to work against the Nerd.
No, it's true. Absolutely true. That disturbing presence can be a bit of a bastard. Yeah. But I reckon you will do it. You've got the speed. As long as you get past him and don't get involved in tentacle shenanigans, then you should be fine. Yeah. Gitsburg beaters versus Werecats are better. This should be beaters all over, shouldn't it?
Well, maybe. Anarchy seems good. It's not play. She's just had crap luck. So the luck comes good. This is a draw, but it's kind of an irrelevant one.
Yeah, absolutely.
She actually, Nuffle decides that in fact she isn't juicy, you know.
What?
If Nuffle decides that she isn't juicy for a good loving, then you know this could go anywhere. But Nuffle has made sure that you know she is very much his favourite for other purposes.
Yeah, for just being tortured.
Yes.
Yeah, basically. Simo is all that matters. Smash and get as much SCP as possible, then decide if going for third season. Fair logic.
So then we're talking about well, actually no, the least likely to drop is this one. So then we've got Floyd playing the Pittsburgher Chompers. I mean, landing halflings in your last game, you're going to be happy, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, halflings are unpredictable. You'd expect him to win that.
Yes. You would expect the desserts to win that, and that could be a just a quick look at the leaderboard again. That could probably that'll put him through. That'll put him through above the lizards.
Yeah.
Oof.
So next up, lizards have got lycanthrope loonies. Now, Dave has already said Dave's job. Dave wants to murder them.
Oh yeah,
because there's a chance he'll get them.
Okay.
In the next round, he wants them murdered.
Okay.
Because they're probably going to finish 4th.
So
he's assuming. So he's thinking the most likely result is that I win or draw.
Yeah.
Floyd wins, Max draws, so he gets Lithuania. Because they come in 4th, and he'll be top. So 4th will play first.
Right, I see.
So he wants them utterly fucking mauled.
fair enough. And we ought to see that as well. It's always fun. Okay, so
It doesn't bode well for Sam, so Sam's probably not going to do so well out of that one.
No.
Last up, we've got Demons of Barber Street. So, good team.
Yeah.
We know Emily's coach against Murder Chaos.
No, but Murder Elf Chaos.
Murder Elf Chaos.
Yeah, this is like the best of both worlds, just incarnate.
Yeah.
It's bless.
I mean,
bless
Emily's getting a decent amount of gold, mate.
Yeah, she
is getting 290k.
Ooh, dang. That is some change.
I mean, that's rampant territory right there.
That's what territory again?
Tut.
Ramtut. You broke up a little bit. Just a second.
Ramtut.
Yeah, big
big numbers anyway.
Yeah, he's talking massive
whether or not
numbers.
she takes Ramtut is completely different story. But especially against Claw Mighty Blow, you're probably not going to take that. You're probably going to take some bribes and try and foul anything you knock over.
Yep. Any of those is a reasonable course of action.
You know, that's where I'd be thinking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But there it is.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So does that make sense with the sort of thing? So if Max wins, and Sam loses, Max goes ahead of Sam because Max will have the same points as Sam, the same touchdown or difference or higher, but he has more casualties.
Okay, right. So it's actually a lot tighter in the mid pack than we thought then.
It's really tight. I mean, so it's 2 to 5 fighting for 3 places.
Yeah,
and it's pretty difficult. I mean, I think personally that like the most likely to drop is me or Sam.
You reckon? Yeah. Floyd's gonna do it?
Floyd, I can't see Floyd not beating that, and I think
no.
I think that the amount of murder on that team is just going to make Emily cry. I'm sorry, Emily.
Yeah, it's true. It is very true. It's probably going to happen. But anyway, we'll move on to 2A.
Yeah.
Check the schedule out. Whoops, there we are. Oh God, Jack's doing it again.
So Jack.
4-1.
That's not Jack, mate. That's
sorry, that's
Matt.
That's Matt. Apologies. It's the other elf.
But that is a touchdown for Luke.
That is a touchdown for Luke. That is a touchdown for Luke. I am colour me impressed. 10 over breaks.
That is his first touchdown.
So it was always one.
It's never going to go so well against.
No, not against
when you're playing L. You don't know what you're doing. It doesn't work.
No. Beacon Hill, massive 1. Red right hand 1.
Fair draw for the Vamps, really. I do think it puts them out, but they did lose 2 players.
Ooh, I'm going to assume and hope that they were Surfs. Have a look.
The 2 regeneration failures, so possibly not.
No, one was a Thrall, one was a Surf, and the other one was it's an Armor Down Vamp. Ew.
Yeah, but was there a dead Vamp?
Oh, did he have 5 Vamps?
2 death. It might have done.
Oh, he might have lost 2 Vamps. Ooh, that is a bit. That is 2 Vamps. So that is.
I'll find out. I will spike my way to finding out how to back.
Fair enough. So the Vamps are going 1-1 against Beacon Hill Massive, which was designed to murder them. Is still a good result for them. They can't complain. Oh my! Here we are. Bim Bam. Thank you, man. This is. Is this Jack?
Yeah. So Archangel Asriel, Block Vampire that died. There was an Armor Down Vampire, and there is a dead Thrall.
Wow.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed.
But it was a penance season for for Craig. So well done. I think you've done all right. Bim Bam, thank you, man. Veni Vidi Vici. I mean, 1-1 against Wood Elves.
I mean, yeah. Bim Bam, thank you, man. Is this Jack?
That's a pretty sick guy.
Pretty sick. Okay. Which one's Jack then? Which is he playing? I forgot.
Jack
But
is in a different league.
yeah.
Jack is not. He's in a place where he's not going to get through.
But that catcher
So,
is foul.
no, yeah.
Let's have a look at it. It's movement
Yeah,
9.
yeah.
It's got
It's
movement
got
9 with
sprint.
sprint. It also now has block.
'Cause
Yeah,
why
fair.
not?
Lino Lupa, the block beastman, gets got a claw.
Well, what else would you give it?
I mean, mighty blow. But yeah, it looks like
Go mighty blow first. Who's
What?
judging? Not
What?
me.
No, true. One all against. You can't argue one all against Wood Elves.
No,
That's
you
a
can't.
good. That is a good end result. And then
Uh,
the Swedish Surfs versus London, a 3-2 scoreline. You don't usually see scorelines like this.
well, I mean, seems pretty free flowing.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty crap dodge stat, pretty crap casualty stat on the North. So I think they may have got ahead and then started to die.
Possibly. That armor, yeah. Ugh. What is it? Yeah. It's still
Wait
a,
on the Necro Seeker.
still a nice. Oh, actually, no. I think I remember seeing a part of this match. It was just like lots of slapping each other, and lots of
A bit of
failing.
high-fiving.
Yeah, lots of high fiving. I mean, solid result for the Norse there. So it's
Yeah.
Well, let's see what it's done to the
So,
leaderboard.
I'm going to pull the leaderboard up on a decent bit of software.
Fair enough.
So first of all, some elf guys, Matt is through.
Yeah, no two is about that.
There is no catching Matt.
No.
Then it gets interesting.
Then it gets fruity, absolutely.
So we've got second place.
Yeah.
So we've got second place, third place, and fourth place, all on 10 points.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
All on 10 points, and then fifth on 8. So all of those guys can technically still make it. We'll look at the fixture though.
All right, we'll go straight to that. So,
Bim Bam, thank you, man. Some elf guys. Bim Bam, thank you, man. Win, and there's a good chance he's through.
Yep, that should secure it.
13 should give him a second place slot.
Yes. Beacon Hill Mathis versus Swedish Surfs.
I mean, you don't want Chorfs for this game, do you?
No, you do not.
Again, win for Tom. He's in.
Yeah.
Should be in, I think. There's a good chance.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's
not a great chance of victory. So no. I think pretty sick guys up against it in that elf off. I also think, you don't ever want to be placing Chorfs with Norse.
No, it's gonna fucking hurt. You're gonna feel
it's gonna hurt. So both of those guys could very easily lose.
Yes.
Which then leaves, we've got Nurgle's Nuts versus London, bottom of the table clash. Again, bet the Necros to win that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obvious reasons. Last up, we've got Red Right Hand versus Veni Vidi Vici. So this is the game.
This is the game. So it's like if we have Red Right Hand, Veni Vidi Vici. Yes. So it's
if pretty sick guy. I can never remember his actual name. I do know it.
It's
and Tom lose.
Tom, yeah, I think. Yeah.
Is it Tom as well? So if Tom and Tom lose.
I don't know if it's Tom. I'll have to double check.
Anyway. If the vampires sneak the win against the Chaos, they go through in second.
Wow.
But that's the outside shot. I mean, that's if you're the betting man and want to make some money. There's no bookmakers going to take this bet, by the way. But if you're the betting man, that's a good one.
Okay.
To bet on, right? Because that's a real outside shot, but it's quite possible. Things are lined up quite well for it. However, I feel that pop will eat itself, won't it? Really, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Vampires.
Yeah, it's vampire. The risk factor with vampires is just too great to ignore. So the vampires should not do it.
So I mean that leaves it quite good. Yes. Really. So it is. This league is tight. I couldn't tell you who's going to get through, but there is one spot open to those 4 teams plus a possible 2 in 3 second slot.
Yes. So it's
Tight,
like,
right?
yeah,
Tight, right?
tight, right? Yeah,
Tight,
absolutely. Righty then. We move into
B?
Division 2, B. There we are. So you do the block, you eat the beat. That's
Jack
that's
winning.
Jack. Yeah, well, Jack 1-0. He suffered. He got a death.
Or else. What do you
Only
expect?
one armor
He
break.
can't-
Jesus,
He can't make it. Just so you know.
can't he?
No.
Oh,
But he's redeeming himself after his 4 concedes at the start.
yeah. Well, there we go. Well done, Jack. Probably see you next season.
Well done to Jack.
Flame of Psychos 0, Midnight Rating 2. The Dark Elves did some work here. Oh, that is that is a sad armor break stat if you're a Chaos team.
Yeah, he didn't manage to do the damage, did he?
He definitely did not, especially with the
Don't think he
42
really
blocks.
He didn't give him. No, that's 42 blocks by the Dark Elves.
Well, oh yeah.
So the Dark
Whoa.
Elves took charge of the game and battered the Chaos.
Wow. Jesus. Yeah, that'll do it. Oof. Yeah, Dark Elves just battered them into submissions into a 2-0 victory. Fair enough to him.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not great, is it?
No, it's not. Tosspot Blaggers, this is Malleus Muris. No surprise from this game in here. Typical. I imagine typical rat bollocks.
Yeah, I mean Nurgle, they're not trying to pass.
No.
Damo's obviously not rolling tens here.
No, the demo effect has wore off by the sounds of it.
Decidedly not rolling tens. And you managed to draw with Sean.
I managed to draw with Sean. It was a
place really.
I feel it's one of those games. I did make a bit of a mistake. I worked myself out of a chance to go 1-1 at half time, or is it?
Oh yes, I've heard that you did a max and
no,
forgot to actually blitz.
Yeah, it was literally one blitz on the one button. You know those games like
Yeah,
sometimes.
I know. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's dead easy to do, man.
Yeah, and I was like, as soon as I did it, and I was like, it's one of those things that you wish you could just rewind just a little bit.
Yeah, it happens though.
But I'll take a draw. It has not been my season. It's not been a very strong season for me at all, as far as teams go. I did more damage to him again. I did a lot more SP than him. I just made.
Yeah, it's also in it.
Yeah, it is.
So should we have a look at what that means?
It does. We've got Malleus Muris sitting quite tight.
16 points. They are through.
They are through.
They cannot finish lower than second.
No, they cannot. Midnight Raiding, they're more than likely through.
Probably through because they're on 13. Sean's on 10.
Yep.
But they have a touchdown difference of 6, where Sean has a touchdown difference of 0. So you need a swing of 6. So that would be Sean winning 3-0 and Dave losing 3-0. So let's be honest, probably not going to happen.
No. Then the next one's come along. So we've got Sean in
third. So he's on 10 points. So like the other two guys, he's competing for that best of third place.
Yes, he is. I definitely have his
behind the other
efforts.
guys on touchdown difference, but he's got Jack. Jack's on the rise.
Yes, Jack is definitely on the rise.
But it's a chance that Sean can sneak it right in here.
Yeah, Sean needed to. Jack needed me to beat Sean to give him an outside shot.
Yeah.
Now he just.
No. He couldn't do it.
Oh, couldn't
Jack
he?
can't do it. He can't get high enough points. There are too many people who cannot finish with less than 10 points for him to get third spot.
Fair enough.
But he's going to do it for the pride, isn't he?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You've got the Blackguards.
I've got the Blackguards.
For bragging rights of who's the worst player in Division B.
Yeah, I'm just happy to have 1, 2, 3 as my current win stat. I want to keep it that way. But it's not been great for me. But anyway,
and then we've got Rat Ogre. So we've got Malleus Muris against Chaos.
Yes, Malleus Muris versus Chaos. So this should be. That should be quite straightforward. The rattening will probably happen for that one.
Yeah, but runners will just run off.
Indeed. You eat the beat going up against we need the team. So this is.
What we've been talking about. I've been
That's
saying.
fine.
Got
Yeah.
him.
Top of himself and Zulu blocks just midnight radius. That's like just a.
And then Zulu blocks midnight radiant again.
It's
just I've got it in a different order because I was looking at it on Spike.
okay. This Zulu blocks needs to.
Zulu blocks could finish on 10 points.
They could.
They need a big swing. They need
a big swing. They need a big swing.
Batter Dave to get enough for an outside shot at best third place.
Yeah.
And lots of losses. It's probably against the odds. Same with the Flaming Psychos. They need to batter Malleus Morris.
Yeah, absolutely true. Alas, that is it. There's not much to talk about. It's just like it's the top of the table is going against top of the table, and I can't see it moving much. Maybe there might be. That's
not got a lot of movement in it. That one.
No.
So let's go on to Division
2C. We've got Norse versus which one was the Croak again? There's the North Lizards. 2-1 to the Lizards. Well done, Lizards. Can't argue with that.
What's that? Lizards.
Yeah,
Scotland Shores against yeah. I mean that puts the cat amongst the pigeons again. That opens up this league massively, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Indeed. We've got a guard lineman for the Norse there.
Nice.
And the Crocs score. It's got its level up. It got guard as well. Not surprised.
Yeah.
But 2-1 for the Lizards. Good stuff. They're very low armor breaks. 8 to 6.
I suppose they just bounced off each other.
Possibly. Chorfs and Jarmans versus Crack.
It's an admin win.
This is an admin win. Fair enough.
But it does do enough to put Chorfs through. They cannot finish lower than second.
Fair enough. This Blitzer now has dodge. Boo. Then we've got Metallic, no pain, no gain. 1-1.
Yeah.
With a death. Fair enough, Rain. Can't argue with that. Battle Orc, the Black Orc, has got a.
She got.
It's ANG, but blocks.
Slaughtered, mate. 3 Black Orcs are out of the next game.
Ooh.
Fate of Black Orc.
Let's have a look.
In the Orc and Batter Orc, all gone.
All gone. Jesus. And the thrower and all.
As well as the thrower.
Yeah.
And there was a dead goblin.
Jesus. Poor Rain.
Wolfie tactic seemed to work for Wolfie.
So Wolfie did a demo.
Yeah, Wolfie started. Wolfie hurts. Wolfie's always been about the murder, right?
That casualty stat is just horrendous, though. Look at that.
Yeah.
He couldn't. No. Fair enough. All right, and then Transport Transfers 2-1 versus Lunar Centuries. Ben is going to do it. I can smell it.
You can smell it. Well,
I can smell it in the water.
Just look. I just want you to. You see the Salty Steve?
Yeah.
He got sure feet. But
He
actually,
did.
I think just quickly look at what Ben got as his other level up on the other halfling that levels.
Bear in mind now, this is a 1140 halfling team, everyone. So brace yourself.
2 Agi 4. 2. Count them. 1, 2. Agi 4 halflings.
This is absolutely wrong on so many levels.
I mean, I'd say they're disgusting, but they're absolutely not, because the halflings, they're still pathetic. But
yeah.
Still, it's big.
Does Presley Pike have a bounty yet, mate? He's got one better. He's got a Whisper Gold.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That's a big chocolate bar. That is.
That's a prize right there. When Presley Pike dies, I don't know if Ben just retires the team He,
I believe
he might
got out of that game though.
he might keep it going with Gilly Goodberry.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben leveled both his trees.
Yep.
He's in a good spot. Presley Pike's got sprint as well, which is nice. Really makes him strong on that one turn.
Exactly. Leaderboard. So
have a look at where that is. So as I say, Chorfs in pajamas cannot be knocked off.
no.
They can come second, but they can't be out of playoffs.
No.
So Andy's next in second with 12.
There may be a chance he gets knocked from second.
Yeah, so let's just look at this objectively.
Who's he against?
Well, he is against Crack. If he loses to Crack go ahead of him. Simple as that. Because they've got a higher touchdown difference already.
Yes, that is very true. And then, as well as
go
that,
ahead of him, and Crack is possibly
fuck it.
Through. However,
Trousville Trousers goes against the Croak Monsieurs, actually.
So this is the big game.
Yes.
Winner of this is a good shout for that third spot.
That third spot. Then whoever wins out of Crack and
well,
North,
Crack or that is probably they're getting second.
Yeah.
Unless there's a smash in by Ben, but
yeah,
those two guys could easily take third. However, if they draw, also, Rain's got a good shout.
Yeah.
With Luna in the last game, Luna, bless her, has not won or drawn a game yet.
No, bless her, she hasn't.
She is murderous, but she has. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, Rain does have at least an outside chance because she's got so many draws.
But that win, she's likely to go above because then she sits on 12 points. Those guys sit on 11. She can take that third spot.
Yeah, this could be a fucking.
But this division is tight.
For that third place, and possibly even that fourth place, depending on how it works.
Yeah, it could well work.
It's a tight squeeze. I'd be very interested in watching some of those games.
I mean the big one, the game of the week will be Ben versus Dr. Bailey.
Yes,
because
two giants of.
Well, it's just that is a straight up win, and you should do all right.
Yeah, it depends on how, and also the TV difference isn't that big though.
Is there enough for a pot? That's the question.
Just 140.
That's all you need.
Yeah, true.
He's got and he's 11-man roster, so. Ben is not going to be shy with those boots. He's got a 14-man roster. He knocks something over, it's going to get stood on.
True, and you've got fucking Simo in the chat. Everyone should be chivalrous and let the flings through. It's not going to happen. At least no one's going to be chivalrous. The flings might go through, but it's not going to be let through free.
There's only 3 block as well, and no tackle on that lizard team. So.
Yeah.
If he can deal with things, but there is a blocked skink, so that's quite useful.
There is, yeah. And then what other games we've got? No Pain No Gain, Chorfs Pajamas, and Crack the North.
Yeah, so no pain, no gain. Chorfs and Pajamas, bit of a non-starter in games, but
yeah.
I say Sam versus Andy. That's another big game.
Yes.
Worth a watch.
So definitely worth a bit.
This division is tight, and I cannot get my head around all the permutations for like third place. It is too tight. It is too tight to call who is getting those best 2, 3rd, or 4ths.
Yeah, it's such a 2C is
the whole thing, because 2A is tight as well, and you've got Sean in there in 2B.
Yeah,
looking at it, there's so many teams that drop and come out. So let's look at like Andy. Andy loses to Sam. Sam goes above him. Sam qualifies. There's a winner in the other game. Andy doesn't make it through on 12 points, sitting second. It's that tight.
Yeah, it's for those. If anyone who's watching, please tell me your game times, especially Ben. Ben and it's Ben and who's the
Sam.
croak? Ben.
Sam, Bailey.
Bailey. So I will be keeping an eye out because I would love. I want to watch. I want to see. I want to see it happen. I really do. I want to see like the halflings go through to the playoffs, and then I've got my team to root for. Just straight up. I don't care.
Yeah, straight up rooting. Straight up rooting.
But yeah, that is it. That is your lot, I believe, for the week. People have been asking, is there a post-season Cripple Cup or something of that ilk? Do we know? Has it been confirmed?
I haven't confirmed it. There will be something. I think. I think I can throw something together.
Nice.
Yes, I think we can do that.
Excellent.
It will be like. I'll have a think. I mean, unless there's any suggestions. Tell you what, you guys, how many people you got watching Fritch?
3.
3. Okay. There's any suggestions from you guys? I mean, there's Cripple Cup, but I know that people weren't so happy with bringing stuff back, so I might suggest a non-linked resurrection little tournament if you want.
Maybe
we could play Stupid TV Resurrection if you want.
Stupid TV like custom resurrection.
Yeah, Stupid TV like $2.5 grand if you wanted. Mental.
Oh, we're making it absolutely disgusting.
We could play like, here is a star player, stick them up, build a 1,000 TV team, and then I'm going to give you a level 7 player.
Ooh.
You can put one level 7 player on your team in addition to an 11-man, a standard 1,000-point roster.
Interesting. That's not bad.
Ridiculous like that. We'll see.
Yeah, what's think of something?
Do you go for the murderous bastard,
Mm.
or do you go for the stupidly impossible to bring down bastard?
And there's also the risk of an idea for the mixed teams as well. That'll be
you could do a mixed up. Again, I could do. Yeah, we could do 1,100 TV mix up, maybe.
We'll make up a rules pack. Make it like a proper tournament. Make it like a proper tournament. Anyway,
you go Chorfs and you go Chaos Dwarfs and the team with Chaos Dwarfs and Rats on it. And you take 4 Gutter Runners, 6 Chaos Dwarfs, and a bloody Hobgoblin.
Yeah, good point. Ugh. Anyway,
completely broken.
We will discuss that in due time. But in the meantime, it has been quite a short stream for me, just a mere 40 minutes.
I mean, it's just it's exciting.
It is exciting, yeah. It's going to be quite a tight game. But yeah, it's going to be short stream today. I'll raid you guys somewhere in a minute. Thank you everyone for watching. In terms of, I'm going to try and stream some games a bit more often. It's just I can only do them during the week, assuming that I'm not already doing something. And in terms of my own personal streaming schedule, I'm actually a bit more. I can have a bit more of a balance and logic to the timings of my life. I might actually decide to throw a actual schedule and start streaming on regular rather than just sort of as and when. So you guys can see this lovely face more and more often. And by all means, by hearing that sentence, you want to cancel your subscriptions instantly. I don't blame you.
They don't want to see your lovely face.
No, they don't. No one will see this lovely face. Anyway, right, I will see you guys in a bit. I'm going to raid you places. I'm going to stop the recording now. Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye.